Well, we're back at IPPE 2025 with my Finnish friend Tommi from Alimetrics. Welcome to IPPE.
Thanks, Casey. Nice to be here.
Nice to be here. Can you tell us a little bit about Alimetrics and the story behind it?
Sure. So, Alimetrics, we are now 22 years old company. We have been operating mainly in the gut health, like gastrointestinal microbiology area. The background lies on the animal nutrition, originally from DuPont, the founder of Alimetrics, Juha Apajalahti, who used to work that. But then he created his own business. Okay, we need to have. There's no kind of a player or lab who can do focus in the gastrointestinal health and microbiology around it. So that's it. 22 years and in operations, and
I can't believe it's been 22 years.
it
We're getting old.
is. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. And yeah, of course, Alimetrics has been evolving over the times. Expansion of the having animal feeding trials, facilities, broiled chickens, wines, and now the diagnostics
Yeah.
unit 7 years ago.
So I first came in, I guess, known of Alimetrics when I was at AB Vista.
Yeah.
So started using those tests and analytics for our gut health product developments. And then since you've kind of grown and now we kind of collaborate together where we can on research. So in different product development. When you think about a lot of people here for necessarily here for poultry, and you think of, well, diagnostics, right? What's the easiest diagnostic collection method? And that's usually feces.
That's right.
And so what are all the things we can get out of feces? I mean, what are we looking for when we're taking those and we're using our products like your biofreeze to preserve it? Like that's just step one.
Mhm.
What can we all look at and evaluate that tells us what's going on in the bird?
That's a good question. So, of course, if you are allowed only to take non-invasive methods, so meaning feces collection, it restricts the kind of analysis pattern we can utilize in order to study the gut health. But for example, pathogens, that's the easy one. We can analyze from fecal samples the pathogens like Clostridium perfringens, Eimeria, Enterococcus cecorum, you name it.
I'm glad you're a lot better at saying those than I am.
I have been repeating.
Repeating, right? Yeah, just a few times.
Yeah. Also, like different various immunity markers, immune biomarkers. So that's also possibility. The only challenge it is that everybody is in a search for the ultimate best biomarker for poultry. No one has found it yet, neither have we, but we have a quite good selection of candidates we can utilize.
I was going to say, from being the biomarker girl, there's not just one. It's machine learning and multiple biomarkers.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. And of course, it depends what kind of a product you are testing or our customers are testing, what is the mode of action of the product and so forth. So you need to really consider multiple things. And always, I said, whatever kind of gut health analysis you are performing, you should always also look at the through technical data, the performance data, put it together, really deep dive, analyze different parameters.
So, what are some of the main challenges your customers are coming to you with to help solve with your diagnostics?
I have started to see an increase in demand on like, is my product doing something to the gut integrity, the immunity parameters? That goes back to the previous question. Okay, what is the best biomarker to study? They want to showcase that their product actually is affecting, impacting already the like subclinical symptoms and things like this. So that's the main thing. I don't know about different bacteria. Okay, how is the product impacting to the microbial profile? Like 16S sequencing has been used widely in this area, but maybe people start to be a little bit, like fed up with the bacteria. Oh, yeah, I have
Yeah, so what I hear, right?
so what?
Right? Yeah.
So, like, if we are looking previous years, the majority of the analysis we conducted last year for customers, chemical analysis, like short-chain fatty acids, easy to understand, concentration levels, 10 different immunity markers, the top ones. Thirdly, bacteria.
So some of the questions I get a lot with, short chain fatty acids you talked about, and obviously what's in the feces wasn't absorbed by the animal, but they do give us a good indication of what's the hindgut's doing and what is going on in that BFA production
Yeah,
and fermentation.
exactly. Yeah.
What are some short chain fatty acids that you don't want to see? What are some of the indicators that something's not digesting properly?
You mean in addition to the short chain fatty
Oh,
acids?
something else. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what would be a couple that you would say that you got something going on with
Yeah,
your gut health?
yeah, exactly. So biogenic amines like histamidine and this kind of cadaverine and this kind of substances. It links to the protein utilization and then conversion of the protein to amino acids and so forth. When the microbiota attacks, utilizes the excess protein, so it produces also different substances. So biogenic amines are the one, but also protein putrefaction products, different phenolic toxic substances, which are impacting the performance and so forth. So just to name a couple of ones.
What is on the horizon of diagnostics, do you think? What's the future? What are you optimistic about?
I think because many of our customers are looking rapid on-site diagnostics. They want to find a tool. They have a broiler chicken flock. They want to impact already during the lifetime of like 42 days, 35 days. They want to amend the diet if they see a challenge. So I think there's a room. You need to have more rapid diagnostics, but also, like you mentioned, machine learning, artificial intelligence. So having a strong database behind. Take the sample, analyze quickly, check against the database, do actions. That's the thing.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you being at IPPE with us.
Thank you, Casey. It was a pleasure.